intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide. First pitch is coming up. Matt Barnes, what do you have for us on Amike?
Match you with 4 different pitches. Break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Gene Segura heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 2.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. And Bourne will take it again, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
One out and a runner on second base. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fourth, third
Jake
baseman.
Lamb gets his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still standing at second, but with 2 gone now.
Well, a good chance to pick up his teammates right here because they couldn't take advantage of that leadoff double. So he'll look to get something into the outfield and give his man a chance to come around and score.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but the guys for making good pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Archie Bradley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie.
And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he's set down 1 away.
Batting second.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Skied into straightaway right. Tomas giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After one, no score. Yasmani Tomas makes his way to the plate. Second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, catcher.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Wellington Castillo will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average coming in, 257. 9 homers, 27 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Ricky Weeks will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll check in here at 277. 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Ortiz will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away.
And there's another example of what changing speeds can do for you on the mound. They go changeup to start the at-bat, then go to the fastball for strike 2, and then right back to the changeup on the money ball. See you later.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 14 homers and 63 runs batted in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Drury will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance